Good morning, students. Today we can see about P and NP problems. First, we are going to see what is P, NP and NP complete problems. See, normally problems can be classified into two groups. First group consists of problems solved in polynomial time. For example, we can say searching an element. Also, we can say sorting of elements. All this comes under solving problems in polynomial time. Second group consists of problems solved in non-deterministic polynomial time. For example, we can say knapsack problem, traveling salesman problem, etc. Now we are going to see the definition about what is P and what is NP. First we can see what is P. P is nothing but the problems that can be solved in polynomial time. P stands for polynomial. Similarly, the definition for non-polynomial or NP is the problems that can be solved in non-deterministic polynomial time, which is called as NP problems. NP stands for non-deterministic polynomial time. NP class problems are also further classified into two types. First one is NP complete problem and second one is NP hard problem. Now we are going to see about what is deterministic algorithm. The algorithm in which every operation is uniquely defined, then we can call that algorithm as an deterministic algorithm. Next is a non-deterministic algorithm. Non-deterministic algorithm is an algorithm in which every operations may not have unique result. Rather, they can be specified as a set of possibilities for every operations. Such an algorithm is called as a non-deterministic algorithm. This non-deterministic algorithm having two stages. First stage is called as guessing stage, or otherwise we can say non-deterministic stage, which generates an arbitrary string that can be thought of as a candidate solution. And second stage is called as a verification stage, or otherwise we can call it as a deterministic stage, in which it takes as input the candidate solution that is generated by the guessing stage as well as the instance of the problem and return yes if the candidate solution represents the actual solution. So these are the two stages of non-deterministic algorithm. Now we are going to see approximation algorithms for NP hard problems. Normally, computational complexity consists of two types of problems. First one is called as decision problem, which is an NP complete problem. Another one is an optimization problem, which is an NP hard problem. The solvability of problems in polynomial time is tested by non-deterministic Turing machine. The complexity class of problems that are harder than those that can be solved by a non-deterministic Turing machine in polynomial time are always called as NP hard problem. Now we are going to see what is an approximation algorithm. See, approximation algorithms are algorithms used to find approximate solution to optimization problems. See, normally approximation algorithms are used in places where this polynomial algorithm or absolute algorithm takes more time to solve the problem, or if it is more expansive. In such a case, we are going for an approximation algorithms. The philosophy behind approximation algorithm is find good solution very fastly. Now we are going to see one of the application of approximation algorithm, which is an traveling salesman problem. Already we know what is traveling salesman problem. It is nothing but the idea of obtaining optimum tour when traveling between many cities. The optimum tour is nothing but The salesman starts from a city, should traverse or visit all the cities present, and once again he should reach the starting city with a minimum distance. To solve this traveling salesman problem using approximation technique, there will be two algorithms. One is a nearest neighbor algorithm, another one is twice around the tree algorithm. First, we are going to see about nearest neighbor algorithm. The procedure is start at any arbitrary city. So that is the first step. You start from any one of the arbitrary city. And second step is you should repeat the following until all the nodes are visited. That is, go to the nearest city which is not visited yet. For each node, you should go to the nearest city, or from each city, you should move to the nearest city which is not yet visited until all the cities are visited. And the third step is once again return back to the starting city. Now we can see one of an example how this algorithm is implemented. So this is the example. Having 4 cities starting from A, B, C and D. And the edges between the cities indicates the distance between the cities. So now we are going to apply the nearest neighbor algorithm here. So first step is you should choose a city, arbitrary city. So here I am choosing the city A. So starting from A, you can find there are 3 paths or 3 neighboring cities. Among these 3 neighboring cities, from A to B is the shortest city, or B is the nearest city to A with the distance 2. So from A I am moving to B. That is my second step, choosing the nearest city. And from B, again I want to choose the nearest unvisited city. So among these 3 cities are 3 cities, that is A, D and C. Already A is visited, so I couldn't again go back to A. So from B, I can either choose D or C. But you see, C is the city which is nearest to B with the smallest distance 3 comparing to 4. So from B, I am choosing the city C. Okay. So from C, I should choose a city, nearest city with the shortest distance. See, already A and B are visited, so I couldn't go back to A and B. So from C, I am moving to D, which is the shortest city from C. So from C, I am moving to D. And from D, I couldn't move back to B and C, which is already visited. So I am moving to the starting city, which is A. So here this is the second step, visiting all the nearest cities with shortest distance. And so once again, the third step is reaching to the starting vertex or starting city. And if you add all the distance, that is A to B, B to C, C to D and D to A, you will get the total distance 14. So this is the solution to my problem using nearest neighbor algorithm. But actually it is not an optimal tour or optimal solution. The optimal solution is from A you should move to B, and from B you take a tour to D, and from D you can move to C, and from C if you move to A, you will get a solution or distance 12, which is the optimal solution while comparing to our previous case. So this algorithm is not producing an optimal solution, but still it gives an approximate solution. Now if you calculate the accuracy ratio, which is nothing but the approximation solution divided by optimal solution, so that is 14 divided by 12, you will get 1.16. So I can say the tour identified by the nearest neighbor algorithm is 16% longer than the optimal tour. Now we can say what is the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of nearest neighbor algorithm is very simple to use, as well as it is very faster comparing to other algorithms. But the disadvantage here is it fails to obtain the optimal solution in many cases. And the second algorithm to solve this traveling salesman problem using approximation technique is twice around the tree algorithm. The step here for twice around the tree algorithm is, first step is you should compute the minimum spanning tree from the graph. And second thing is you should traverse the tree using a depth first search traversal. And third one is eliminate all the duplicates and generate the node which is the optimal solution, or which is the solution for the traveling salesman problem. Now we can see this is my example. So according to my first step, I should find the minimum spanning tree for this graph. So this is what the minimum spanning tree. You can use Kruskal or Prim's algorithm to find the minimum spanning tree. And this is what the minimum spanning tree. The second step is, from the minimum spanning tree, I want to have a depth first walk or depth first traversal. Depth first traversal is traversing the tree in a depth wise manner, right? So here I am just traversing the tree in a depth first wise manner. That is, starting from A, I am moving to traversing to B. From B I am moving to C, and again I am backtracking back to B, and then from B to D, and from D once again I am moving to E, and from E once again I am backtracking back to D, and from D backtracking to B, and from B I am moving to A. This is what depth first traversal. So that sequence here I have given A, B, C, B, D, E, D, B, A. So this is the sequence we obtain while having a depth first traversal on this minimum spanning tree. The third step is we have to eliminate all the duplicates. So from this I am just eliminating the duplicate A, B, C, and again I am getting B. So B is a duplicate node, so I am removing here, and then D, and then E, and then again I am getting D which is a duplicate, so I am removing this D, and again B which is already present in the sequence, so I am removing B. And finally the starting node A. So after removing duplicate, I will get this sequence. That is my traversal, or that is my solution for my traveling salesman problem. Now we can see how it works. So for this solution, if you start from A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, and from E to A. And if you calculate the distance, the solution is 39, but actually it is an approximation solution. Here again it is not an optimal solution. So these are the two techniques which is used to solve the traveling salesman problem using approximation algorithm. Hope students you understand this concept. Thank you.